Welcome to Authorly Incorrect, the ultimate game show where authors face off against their own memories. Tonight, two writers will battle through 3 brutal rounds. Line up, scars and stars, and story scraps. Only one will prove they truly know their own pages best. Let's turn the page and play Authorly Incorrect. Hey, welcome to Authorly Incorrect. Today I have 2 more wonderful Four Horsemen Publications authors. We have Dee Lambert and Nick Smith. So Dee, why don't you start and tell everyone who you are.
Hello, I'm Dee Lambert, also go under Deborah. I am a writer of fantasy novels. So I do a bit of young adult, but I also do epic fantasy series, particularly the Son of No Man series, which is a complete 6-book series. So you don't have to wait for the next one. It's out. But I also have a spinoff from it. And this coming month's pretty busy. I've got 3 new books coming out as well. I'm one of those people that the ideas keep flowing and I love to write. So New World's coming too. So yeah, that's me, fantasy writer.
Awesome. Nick, tell us who you are, what you write.
Wow, Dee, that's very impressive. I'm a filmmaker, actor, journalist, but I'm best known as a best-selling author of mystery novels. Specifically, mystery novels with cats and dogs in them. So my series is called Whiskers in the Dark. And if you can imagine, not film noir, but cat noir, with cats creeping around shadowy alleys and causing trouble as they do, knocking things off surfaces and misbehaving. It's a whole adventure series, 4 books, which starts with milk treading.
Awesome. Love it. And Dee loves cats, so this is perfect.
Good. The curtain's moving because the cat just came in, and I've got one on my lap too. So we're in good company.
There could well be major cat interruptions to this show.
Sounds like it. Between the 3 of us, there's a decent chance of a cat getting involved at some point.
Hey, we love it. All right. Well, are we ready for the first round? Yep. All right. This first round is called Line Up. So I will be reading lines from various books. Some of them might be yours, each of you, or some of them might be from other popular books or potentially movies. I kind of weave that through. Anything that'll kind of fit and potentially throw you off. Start with the first one. All right. My powers are at hand if you need them. Her words will be of no use if you cannot get close enough to have them heard.
We're supposed to use our signs for this?
Mm-hmm.
That's not mine.
It's actually yours, Dee. It's from Ryden.
No.
What?
Where is that from? Oh my gosh.
Ryden, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. It's been so long. It was a good line.
Yeah, it's a good line. That's why I was like,
I'm glad I wrote it.
I was like, that's a good one. I'll take that.
Love it.
All right, next one. The silence was so complete that the ticking of the clock burned itself into the room.
Oh. No.
You're both right. That is from The Great Gatsby. All right. What was it about being so close to danger that filled us with adrenaline?
Yes, with adrenaline.
Guessing?
No.
Nope. It is The Suicide House by Charlie Donlea. And I didn't see your sign. Dee, did you say not mine or mine?
Mine is not mine. So but I think Nick was trying to get it.
I was trying.
Could have been. So you're serving up your underlings to keep your own skin safe.
Oh. Oh, I don't think so.
I didn't know I'd be so totally guessing on the...
Yeah, she's picking good ones that I'm like, I don't think it could, but I don't think
Nick,
so.
you're right. Nick, you're right. That's from Cat City. Yeah.
I should know I wrote it. Oh my.
That was part of a longer line that was very cat specific. So I had to choose the
Oh,
the part that was not cat specific.
Give it away.
Right?
totally.
All right. With an apology from the enemy and no war to fight, the armies had been recalled.
I'll think about that.
Was upside down? Hold on.
Oh, that was right.
Actually, it's swapped. That one is from
No!
milk treading.
We both got it wrong.
Who apologized?
So I have apologies at the end of one of the Esperan. So I'm like, come on, it's got to be from there. That's so funny.
And cats hardly ever apologize.
No, why
It's
would they?
actually
No,
a portion
never
of a
wrong.
line.
just like this much.
I told you I kind of had to make these ones tough. So
Not giving it away. Not going to get it easy. That's for sure.
no. All right. I can honestly say that it's the first time a woman has said that to me and meant it with such sincerity.
No, that's mine. Come on, that's mine.
Northlander.
I love that line.
Yep.
I love that line.
That's a great line.
Because of the context, it just, oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I had to put that one, you know. All right. Well, that is the end of the first round. Line up. So right now,
now I
you
can
two
breathe.
are tied.
Tied.
Really? Wow.
This is
Yeah,
intense.
it might not get much better here. Because the
Worst.
next round is Scars and Stars. So this is where I read reviews, and you'll have to determine if they're reviews for your books or not.
This is
So,
tricky. I try not to read a lot of reviews because I'm always nervous about them. Although they're usually good, which is lovely. I just
Yeah,
I get nervous around reviews. So okay, let's do it.
I understand. I am very choicey about when I read reviews for my own things. So I don't totally understand. But some of the not yours, either of your reviews are always rather funny when I find some more, mainstream reviews. I think that they're interesting. So we'll see what you think. All right. This book had vivid environmental imagery and thematic ambition, though some of the character arcs were rather formulaic and the pacing was off.
I don't know. Honestly, I could flip this coin. So
Yeah,
I'll go with the
I don't
envelope.
know.
Neither of yours. It's The Playground by Richard Powers.
How about that?
Very good.
Right? All right, here's the next one. I picked this book up after hearing an interview. It's fascinating work, definitely not a book aimed for children. I felt like there could have been more background, but overall, a quite unique work, and Wells worth a look for that alone.
Okay.
I wish
think
it
know
was
this one.
I want to have a sign that says his.
Yeah. Yep, that is yours. It's for Milk Treading.
It makes a lot of
All
sense.
right.
With the themes of what you do
That makes
and what you
sense.
would expect versus what, that's quite good.
Yeah,
That's
I thought it was a good review. Oh, by the way, that's a 4-star review.
Yay.
Nice. Well done. Nice.
Yeah. I recently heard what the ratings, at least on Goodreads, mean, which I apparently never looked into. But like 3, I guess, is I like it. 4 is like I really like it. And then 5 is I love it. So anything 3 up is good. And I'll take it.
You
And so
really like
often
me.
As an author, I'll take it.
we always think that we want to have like the 5-star. And of course we do. We love that. But the honest reviews, like if it's a 4 or 5, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But even a 3, like you say, that's good. I think readers are some of the most sensitive to details and the most honest reviews you're going to get. Like they are really hardcore reviewers. readers are. So you're going to get like all the subtleties. They think this through. They put their effort into it. So they're going to get like really an honest review. And they have high standards. So it's, that's why I think the rating is a little different. Like if I go to a 3-star restaurant, I'm like, but a 3-star book is like, oh yeah, that was good. I would, I'd read that again. I enjoyed that.
And it's partly dependent on what other books they have read, because they're comparing. If they gave one book 5 stars, they're going to think, well, this book is different. So do I give it the same stars?
Yeah, how do you compare it when sometimes you're reading vastly different things? Like this one made me laugh hysterically. This one made me cry. Are they both 5 stars?
5 tiers.
Actually. 5 tiers, no stars.
Exactly. I actually find it a point of pride if I make someone cry reading my books. I'm like, yes.
Just
I'm sorry, but yes.
Cry on this show.
I'll try not to. All right, next review. The author has created quite an interesting world for the reader. There is complexity in the evolution of the story as we learn about the characters.
So generic, there's no hints.
It's pretty generic.
I gotta go with maybe. Maybe?
Yes, it's for writing. Yay!
That's nice. That's a good compliment. That's good. I'll take it.
Yes, that's also a 4-star.
Oh, nice.
All right, last review. Unmitigated junk. The writing is clumsy. The story is ridiculous. This is the intellectual equivalent of Kraft macaroni and cheese.
I hope not. Oh, sorry, not mine. Not mine. Not mine, right?
Right. No, it's not either of yours.
Who is it?
That is a 2-star review for the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. I just thought it was funny and had to include it. So
that's brilliant. How can you get from Da Vinci Code to Kraft?
Couldn't say no. Right.
Well, writing aside, but that's quite the leap.
Well, especially with some of these like very popular, very celebrated books, I mean, you can find some rough reviews for them, and so people don't really like that. But there are people who don't like them.
Well, yeah, and I'll read a book that is like hugely popular, and I'll be like, not my cup of tea. Like I didn't like it, and that's
or their very popularity is a negative because people, the masses are enjoying it. It can't be that great.
Yeah, they're not discerning.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They're just jumping on the bandwagon to be popular.
Yeah, there's usually something good. Like there's something about it that has attracted a larger following. There's a certain threshold over which it becomes self-perpetuating. But you can read that book and just be like, no, I didn't like the writing, or that wasn't like, I don't typically want to cry when I read a book or something like that. And it's just, that's me personal preference. That doesn't mean it's a bad book. It just means it wasn't my good choice for me.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well, that was it for Scars and Stars. And so right now looks like D is ahead by 1 point. But we still have
neck. I didn't think it would be like, I seriously thought I'd be like so bad at this that I'd be like trailing way behind. But this is neck and neck. No. That's impressive.
It's so tense.
Yeah. You guys are doing great. All right, next round is called what? Sorry?
Getting some right is good.
Oh yeah.
You're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we remember a little more than we think we do. So it seems intimidating.
It's up here somewhere.
You're doing just fine.
So. I mean, especially since when you're editing, you've read these things like a million times, but then it's been 5 years, or gosh, I think we're coming up. It's 4 years. 4 years since writing went live. So it's been a hot minute since I've done the reviews. So, or the edits. So it's definitely not fresh in my head.
No. I'm scared for when I'm on your side of this. I'm not sure how I'll do, so we'll see. All right, this round is called Story Scraps. So, what I do in Story Scraps is I find scenes in your books and, again, other popular things, and vaguely describe them with not giving anything away. So we'll see how you do. You ready?
Yes.
All right. A quiet confrontation unfolds in the dark, where old scars and unwanted memories linger just beneath the surface. Two characters who share a complicated past trade words, some bitter, some tender. One is searching for something, the other is trying not to remember. Neither says exactly what they mean, but both leave changed.
I don't think so. I can't think of anyone.
This is from Milk Treading.
Ooh. Tense. That sounds like epic.
Epic cats. Yeah. Deer getting
Oh, yeah,
wet.
cat's very serious.
Yes.
You can still make it. I promise. There's still more opportunity.
Okay.
All right, next one. The gathering turns tense when a question is asked and no one wants to answer. Everyone stills. One person breaks the silence, and though they're smiling, the room feels colder.
I got one that's kind of like that, but doesn't quite.
You're not making this easy for us, Chelsea.
No, not at all. Gathering goes quiet. I'm gonna, maybe I could see how that might happen. Maybe it could also be a not, but I'll go with it.
Nope, it's from neither. It's neither of yours. It's from Knives Out.
Oh.
Yep.
From Knives Out. Of all
Very.
things. Not Claws Out. Okay.
No.
Oh, so you got it right though. You figured it.
Yeah, you got a point. See?
Yeah, catch
All
it.
right. Let's see. Here's one. In a wide open landscape, someone stares into the distance, grappling with a decision that will change everything. A single item in their hand carries more weight than it seems.
I can definitely think of a few that would fit. So maybe not the one you're thinking of, but there's definitely something.
This is from The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
I'll take it then. That's fine.
Yeah, they're good.
I like that.
Yeah. I can really understand because you've got the high fantasy going on.
Oh yeah,
So
and there's
I
definitely some staring
understand.
into the distance.
Yes.
Like we do that. We definitely do the staring into the distance and on occasion through open spaces.
Oh, completely.
Yes. All right. A group works in near silence, trying to save someone slipping away. One person takes the lead, focused on delicate internal processes only they can manage. It leaves them drained and trembling until unexpectedly help steadies them from behind. Nothing is spoken, no thanks exchanged, but the job is done.
Wow. I can think of scenes that are close, but not exactly like that.
I see, but I'm bad at this round, I think. But I do know one that's really much like that, so I'm going to go with mine.
Yes, that's from Chapter 8, Northlander.
Yeah, that's Saving Karsh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, finally.
Okay.
We got one.
You got one. See, we're better at this than we think, you know. All right, so that is the end of Story Scraps.
Ooh,
and so far, Nick, you went ahead, you got ahead by 1 point.
What?
So you guys are still neck and neck.
Good one.
Yeah. All right, here's time for the bonus round, Ink or Sink. And so this is where I'll ask you guys individual multiple choice questions. These are very strange and interesting questions about your books individually. So I'd say sorry, but nah.
Not really.
No. All right. The last character mentioned in the book King. So we have, I'm going to butcher your names. I'm so sorry in advance.
So can you repeat the question? Because it just glitched slightly for me right there. So something about the last character mentioned in King.
Yeah. Do you know which character is the last one mentioned in King by name?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm sorry again. Bashurin?
Oh,
Did I say that right?
Bashurin. Yeah, that's the horse.
Oh, okay. And I did this to myself, so no feeling sorry for me. Shlavarai?
Slavarai. Yeah, Slavarai. The other horse.
Okay. Or Anga. Is that right? Anga?
Oh.
Anga?
Anga. I don't know is the simple answer, but I guess it's multiple choice, so that's good. I'll guess Bashurin. Because he's most likely to give a punchline, but that's about all I can go. Who was it?
It's Anga.
It was Anga.
Anga.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought he'd be out of the picture by then.
That's all right. All right, Nick.
Yes.
Same sort of question. Last character mentioned in Cat City. So we have Tad, Otto, or Al.
Wow. Tad, Otto, or what was the third one?
Al.
Okay.
Al? Can you hear me?
I can.
I think he's thinking.
Okay. I'm going to go with Otto. He talks a lot. Let's go with Otto.
Close. He was the second to last. So the last one is Al. That's mentioned. Isn't that? I know. Rough. I don't know if I could remember in some of my older books. So your guesses are good to me. All right. Now here's some fun ones. I always like looking these ones up. So I'm going to ask you both what the most used words in some of your books are.
Mm-hmm.
So Nick, in Milk Treading, I have a list of words here, and you'll have to determine which of these are the most used. So we have he, and, or the.
I'm going to go with the.
Yes. Do you want to know how many times you used it?
Many. How many?
162 times. Which, honestly, we've had people who had like thousands of times.
Yeah, it felt like it would be higher.
So,
Out of 80,000 words, just a few those.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, but I was just like, all right, that's much less than I'm sure mine are. I'm sure
I thought it was going to be something like meow.
Yeah. Oh, good point. You've got an advantage. You can use sounds.
Yes.
All right. And for Northlander, D, we have
the one in the middle.
The one in the middle. We have had, he, and the.
Had, he, or the. The fact that you put had in there instead of and tells me that I'm that there's already a hint there. Had, he, or the. I still have to go with the. I think. I feel like it's not going to be because it's already been asked, but I gotta go with the.
It's kind of a trick, I guess.
Oh.
But yes.
What?
But it was very close. He was a very close second. So, yeah. Good job. All right, now you're tied again, guys.
Oh, Lord.
Fighting. All right. Now, Nick, and in Cat City, what do you think out of these is your longest word that you used? We have over enthusiastic, simultaneously, or indiscriminately.
Wow. I'm going to go with simultaneously.
Nope, it's indiscriminately.
Oh.
Who uses that word?
Oh, indeed.
I do, apparently.
You. Only one time though, so.
Okay.
But it is the longest.
It's notable, though.
All right. Yeah. All right, and then in King, D, we have disappointment, indignantly, I almost said indignity, but no, it needs that extra letter, and unquestionable.
Okay. Can you repeat them? So we have indignantly, questionable, and
Disappointment.
I feel like I've probably used all of them. Well, who knows on this book. Indignantly. It's fun to say.
So that is the third. That is the third longest, but
it's the
it's
worst
actually
one.
disappointment.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, you guys are tied, so we're going to have to do some sort of tiebreaker. I've never had this
Lightning
happen
round.
before.
Exciting.
Ah, that's good. That's a good idea. Oops. Am I scaring you?
That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. So without looking, Nick, how many chapters are in Bay of Hounds?
Wow.
Oof.
Let's go with 28.
So this is like the closest without going over. Is that the idea?
I hope so, because I don't know.
There's 27 with an epilogue. So
Come on.
that is
That's
cool.
probably, that's pretty much that, right? Like,
Let's see how D does.
yeah, right. I think that's like basically right. So I'll give it to you.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
thank you.
because you had it in your head that there was 28 of,
Yeah.
sections.
Yeah.
Chunks. There's
You know what I
28
mean?
chunks.
So,
Because if you asked me a similar question, which I know you're about to, I'm going to be off by like 5 to 10. So you're good as far as I'm concerned. Maybe I'll get lucky, but yeah.
let's see. What is D? Do you know, you can round, what the final word count of his last name was?
Ooh, I can round. Shorter than some of the other ones. 90,000. It's probably shorter, but
It's shorter.
yeah. All right.
It is it says 49,697.
That can't be right, can it?
So,
It's not that
Nick.
short.
Sounds too short.
It's not. No way. No way. I'm gonna pull it up.
I agree.
Yeah,
I was like, that's why I was like, that's not true.
Hold on. I don't know if my computer.
Yeah, you check, because what I'm getting here,
I don't think.
I feel like
I'm
my
fine with
computer's
being
gonna
wrong.
lie to
That's
me.
okay being wrong, but I'm like, there's no way it's 49,000. That's like almost a novella.
That's why I said it was
Yes.
lying to me. I was like, this is a lie. This isn't
I'll
right.
see if
Let
I
me
can
check
pull up my
again.
final
And then I was like,
manuscript. I may not get it exact, but it should be pretty doggone close if it's the final manuscript I've got. So, and that way at least you'll have,
Yeah.
even if I'm wrong, you'll have the right answer.
Comparison, yeah.
It'll take a minute to load. Carry on. Of the where are we at? Final. We want the final one, right? Approved. That one.
Yes.
Now it will load, and it will take 5 minutes to do its full count. I can't scroll to the bottom yet because it hasn't loaded everything yet. So yeah, it'll take a minute.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. That's okay. We'll have the final answer, and that's what we want.
There we go. All right. You did the
I'm
word
like-
count pretty fast.
No, word
Thinking-
counts. They're made. Those processors are made to do that, which is why I'm so baffled by the
So
like.
according
You're lying.
to according to the final authorized approved manuscript, which to be fair includes the blurb. So sorry, you'll have to take a few hundred words off for that.
Mm-hmm.
93,245.
Ooh,
Wow.
interesting.
I think you were very close.
I said 90, but that's not nearly as close as 28 there. I mean,
That's fair. Okay. Well, we'll say for rounding's sake that Nick, I think, got the closest.
I would. Yes,
I mean,
you
that was
definitely-
pretty I think that was pretty epic to be like 28, and I was like, wow, you have 27 and an epilogue.
As far as I'm concerned, you got that right, and I was off by 3,000. Or, yeah, 3,000.
I got 28 meaty chunks of goodness.
See, it's all up in the air, guys. Who wins? It can go either way.
That's why I'm nervous. Come on.
Yeah, back and forth there.
Through that whole thing, going back and forth. So.
No, I'll concede. 28 was a nailing of that. That was well done.
Thank you.
Well, that means we are crowning Nick the insufferable genius.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Everybody gets a snappy title.
Nice.
Everyone gets their own unique, lovely winner's name. So, indeed. All right, guys. Well, this was super fun. And thank you so much for joining us, everyone out there watching. And we will see you next time on Authorly Incorrect with 2 new authors. Have a great rest of your day.
Have a good night.
You can find Nick Smith at nicksmithfilms.com or on most social media platforms at Nick Smith Films. You can also find D. Lambert at dlambertauthor.com, as well as find her on social media under D. Lambert Author. And of course, you can always find them at fourhorsemenpublications.com. And that's a wrap on this chapter of Authorly Incorrect. Our authors laughed, they guessed, and maybe even questioned their entire writing careers. Join us next time for more plot twists, wild guesses, and bookish blunders. Until then, may your edits be sharp, your coffee strong, and your answers slightly more correct.